Okay, so I have not done an update for a few days, mainly because I think getting the website up was such a ordeal that once I got it up, I kind of ran out of things to do, or I felt like I ran out of things to do. So I was still trying to figure out, okay, what to do next, really. So the podcast is something that I've been wanting to restart for a while. I've always been into podcasting and just like talk radio and everything. But wanted to make sure that at the end of it, I wasn't really enjoying it because it felt more like a chore than anything else. And I wasn't really seeing a benefit I wasn't really seeing a benefit. I didn't see how it tied into what it is that I was trying to do. So it really felt like it was switching gears to do the podcast was not really getting me towards the goal of self-sustaining business or sustainable business or viable business, scalable business, one of the businesses, right? So now that I have a heavy focus on self-directed retirement accounts and I'm really working through the compliance issues, a lot of things that I just didn't know about before, I have decided to the podcast, I knew that I wanted to make it more professional. So what I plan to do now is have it, well, first it's going to be interviewing people that have gone from the corporate world to running their own business. And because there's a lot of struggles there and I personally have gone through it as well. So it's something that I've personally experienced and I'm still experiencing, right? So then these are just kind of naturally fits into my conversation. I don't know. It's just easy for me to have conversations about it because, again, I'm going through it. And so with that, it opens up, the audience will then be hopefully more people that have the audience that I'm targeting. I know this is very like messy, but the audience I'm targeting, it's going to be very specific. It's people that have been in corporate America at least a decade, right? And have this desire to do something other than put their money in the stock market for their retirement account and really just give them that option, right? So I can have a show that helps people talk about that transition and then possibly have them be clients as well as reach people that could possibly be clients. Sorry, my daughter was needing help. But anyways, so with that, I'm going to have it's not going to be structured because I'm just not a formal type of person, but I will have an intro and then I'll have the body I'll have an actual like introduction for the individual, which I will record. So it'll be an introduction that's added to every single podcast episode. It's never going to change. And then I have a quick introduction of the individual, which I will essentially just get from them. And then we'll go through we'll have the conversation. We'll have, what your life was like being a W-2 employee, and then when you decided to make that transition, and what made you decide, and then what steps you took to get out of the W-2, and then life after the W-2. And then from there, I'll have a recorded outro that again we'll have a recorded outro that never changes, I think. And it'll be the call to action to get a lead magnet, which I am currently working on. So having an actual structure will really help with just feeling like I'm not making this a hobby. I'm actually going pro, which is what I learned in Dan Martell's coaching program. So that's where I'm at. If you have any questions about self-directed retirement accounts, please reach out. I have to go hang out with this one right now. All right. Thank you for watching. Okay.